Hey guys, today we're gonna jump right in because we're doing a tutorial. I'm doing more of these. First off, I used regular old cardstock to make this book, the inside of it, and then I used recycled cardboard for the cover. And I also used secondhand fabric for the cover. You could use like an old t-shirt for the cover if you wanted to. So first things first, you're going to want to cut out your cover according to the size of the book. And I'm going to explain how I hand bound the paper at the end of this video because I don't have the best footage of it. So for now, let's talk about the cover. So with your folded pages all bound together, you're going to use them to measure out how much you want to cut. You're going to cut. After you have your pieces of cardboard cut out, you basically need like 2 pieces, but you want them to each have a folded edge that you're then going to glue together so that you have that nice spine. And the cardboard that I had wasn't big enough, so I hot glued some pieces together to make it work. You don't have to do this, and I liked using like a cracker box because it wasn't that like triple plied cardboard, it was like a thinner one, which I thought would be better for this. I just used regular hot glue from the craft store. I can't speak on like how long this book will live, but books don't really live that long anyways if you don't take care of them and re-glue them. So if you have to rebind it, you gotta rebind it. But for now, I think this guy's gonna last a long time. I wrapped it in this coffee fabric because this book is actually a coffee passport for my friend, where I basically wrote down a bunch of different coffee shops in our town with like, you can write like what you got and the day and if it was good and rate the vibes, all that good stuff. I'll show you at the end. So I used the hot glue and I used like the wrong side of the fabric against the wrong side of the cardboard. I don't really think it matters which way the cardboard is. I just didn't want the lettering or the bright coloring to show through the fabric at any point. I didn't want you to see that. And we're going to cover up this part later with paper, so you're not going to see it at all. And I pressed all my corners and edges down with the side of like my scissors because this glue is super hot. Do not touch it with your hands by any means, please. Be careful. Once it was all done, I wanted to glue. I was trying to figure out how I want to like put the paper onto the cover, and I was thinking about stitching it, but that felt a little complicated, so I ended up hot gluing one piece of paper to the back, the inside of the cover, and then I'm going to hot glue the actual book itself onto this piece of paper, and that should hold well enough. So I just did that, pressed it all down, and then I binder clipped it, and I kept it binder clipped for like a day. And the book still opens up on its own, and that's just handmade book vibes, but with use it should close together. Then I decided I wanted to make a like title label, and I had just done a serger class gifted to me by Joelle. Shout out to you, Joelle. And I used our scraps from this class and fabric paint to paint the cover. And I pinned it to this cork board that I have on my desk. Highly recommend. You can see, like, oh, what am I doing? Sorry. And you can see I put this piece of fabric in the middle to hold it together. And you can see all the little coffee shops I wrote down. And I wrote, like, you can write the date that you were there, if you got a sweet treat or not, coffee of choice, vibe out of 10, music out of 10, and extra notes. And then there's extra notes space in the back. Slay. So you could use this tutorial to make like just an empty sketchbook with blank pages. You can make a notebook. You can make a scrapbook, a junk journal, a textile journal, whatever you want. Use this tutorial. I'm probably going to make myself a sketchbook soon, like a blank page one. So if I do, I will record it, but I probably won't make it as in-depth because this video is hella in-depth. Oh, and I don't want to forget. So the way that I stitch the spine, I did not do the proper method, but I stacked the pages. I'm going to show you. I had the pages like this. I think I did 2 for each bundle, and I did 4 bundles total. So whatever, you can increase or decrease as much as you want. I stitched them together with like literally needle and thread. Like I stitched along each spine individually, and then I stitched them together on the side. That was literally it. And then just to put it in the book, I did put hot glue like all throughout here, as well as on the side pages. So that's what's in there. You can see, I'll take some close-up videos and show you.